Hi, everyone. I hope you're doing well and having a wonderful God-filled, God-blessed day. I wanted to share that I had another cookie tossing session this weekend. My mother calls it the Saturday night cookie toss. Um, yeah, I woke up kind of feeling achy and not too great, and by the nighttime, it was just not a good situation for me. But we thank God that I made it through um, that trial and tribulation. And of course, I am partly to blame for what happened because, of course, yet again, I was dehydrated. I hadn't eaten all day, but I was feeling really nauseous from in the morning. So, like, smells were bothering me. Everything was bothering me, to be honest with you. And I just could not cope with life. So, I had my smoothie that day. And then I ended up going out on the road with my mom. I did not drink any water until late in the evening. I didn't have my first meal until like 9 o'clock at night, which was problem number one. I also had a headache. I ate bread. There was a couple factors that were like truly my fault. Um, and it's just like, I just can't seem to get it together. Simply because I keep testing my body and my body is it constantly puts me in check. But I just wanted to share that simply because like in the midst of that, like I am grateful for my family, like truly grateful because they're so amazing. Right now we're doing some renovations, so my uncle and his family are upstairs while we're doing some renovations in the basement and stuff. And like one of the things that I hate about my cookie tossing sessions is that it's so loud. Um, the cookie tossing sessions are so loud. I hate them. So I feel so embarrassed at the fact that I just can't help that it sounds like that because it just does. And, I got a really sweet message from my aunt in the morning letting me know that whenever they hear me going through that, they pray me through it. And that really hit home for me. And it just made me feel so much better because I was just like, I feel embarrassed. I feel bad that I'm disrupting, everyone's sleep, especially if it's happening like late at night. And they're like, no, we are grateful that we can hear it and that we can pray you through it. And so, when you think that you're a problem or there's an issue with what you're experiencing and you're trying not to bother other people with your problems, people will show up for you in a way that you don't expect it. They will surprise you and shift your heart and humble you in many different ways. And so, like, of course, my mom, I know she's always there and she has learned what to do and what not to do in those sessions. She just kind of is like putting it on me, which is, part of it was on me as well, for sure, 100%. But yeah, after that Sunday, I felt better, but I was still kind of nauseous and not feeling that great. But today, when I woke up, I felt really good. Like, this is like the first time after a couple days after my cookie tossing sessions that I just feel so much better in my body, if that makes any sense. And it just feels like whatever needed to be expelled was. And now I don't have to worry about it. You know what I mean? I don't have to think about it. I just have to keep making the right decisions, which is hydrate and eat and do what needs to be done. But it's so hard when you don't have an appetite or you don't feel for a lot of things or you don't feel good and you can't truly describe the feeling that you're having, but you just have that feeling of being unwell. But in the grand scheme of it all, God is still good. He is still faithful. He's still keeping me and sustaining me. And I feel so much better having tossed my cookies, having lived that life, lived that dream, knowing that people are praying for me and praying me through it so it doesn't last as long. And it is not lasting that long or as long as it was before. It's just coming, experiencing it, and then moving on to the next thing. So I just want to encourage you in this season that, let people pray you through things. Don't feel so self-conscious and embarrassed about what you're going through, and just be what you need to be in that season. I know it can be hard, especially relying or leaning upon people to help you. I don't know about other people, but I want to get really good at that in this season, which is identifying what I need and asking for help where I need it, as opposed to trying to muscle through it myself. So I just want to encourage you, have a wonderful, God-filled, God-blessed day, and stay blessed. Peace.